What's the use of the physical with no source? We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. Hold up, y'all got a problem my taste.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're off in Indianapolis. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession, bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So second down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll run again with Brown. Escapes a defender. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third down, get to Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
What's your set? 11 mighty.
Here's Brown again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. Reed now to kick this one away.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield working the left. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. Let's go. 1st down.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10 at the 22.
The shotgun, it's Richardson. A lot of backs on the move here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They give on second. It's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
180. Stop.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Rolling out to his left. He can run it.
Joe Burrow scrambles from the pocket. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Let's get set.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Burrow picking up the pace.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Trying to work quickly now.
Another Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Small gain down to the 23. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
And it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On first down, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down carry for Taylor. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They go again with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
At their 49-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Right side. This is reeled in by Warren. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Colts, first down.
First down throw here from Richardson. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
18 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Ready up!
Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
To number 84.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that brings up fourth and long. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from the 43.
What's your set? Wide eight.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back. Wide 80.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. All right, timeout here. Medical staff headed out for an injured player. And it looks like Rashee Rice needs some help.
Game's not over, you know. Why are you giving up?
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Makes the catch. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead.
Bengals.
So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Warren's got it. Complete. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Come on. Hit. Like.
Richardson.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 20 brings up 2nd down. At the
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Once more now, it's Richardson. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room.
I'm one, right?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 10, 11, Thomas.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That'll be caught by Jackson, and he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route for target.
2nd and 5.
180.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
11 empty. Let's get set. Stop.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Khalil Shakir. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. When all is said and done, that is a 90-yard touchdown. Next up, it's the Battle of Los Angeles, Rams-Chargers at SoFi. And this is Trey Harris. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Chargers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And look at the big fella go. It's Derrick Henry. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Colts ready to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the 2nd half.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Gun. Sahad.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Here we go. 180.
Throw from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Keeping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10.
Option give to Taylor. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Richardson to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
29-yard line.
19, Tiger.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now, Richardson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Gun. Start.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. 72.
Running this one left. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was JT Tuimoloau out there for the stop.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Three quarters in the books from this one. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They did it! He made the interception! Nick Cross has it. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
5 yards on the play. And the Colts first down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside, now from 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14.
Taylor again. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
17. Bengals 13.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Jackson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
180.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Burrow on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. To the left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals first down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 11 at the
Here we go.
34-yard line.
To the air again. It's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He's back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to stop him. He got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
20, Colts 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One read handoff to Taylor. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
Third down and
Back to throw it. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
first and 10.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the gun, Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got third and 4. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Hey!
Richardson will do it himself. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Bengals 14 yards.
Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
It's now third down.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
It's now
So on fourth down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This one from an even 40 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Bengals first down. A gain of 14. And the Bengals first down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Indy.